I am Abdullah, the successor of Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, the successor of the Comforter Ahmad, the successor of Simon Peter, the successor of Muhammad, the successor of Jesus Christ. I am the true and legitimate Pope. I am the proof upon the Christians. I am the son of the Muslims through my father, and the son of the Christians and the Jews through my mother. I am the son of
I'm way back here today, y'all. Matter of fact, let me cam up one time. Good morning. Here we go again. Here we go again. Per Imheru. Let's read. Set represents the unbridled lower self of all human beings. His impulsiveness and reckless, passionate pursuits are the ever-present enemy of the aspirant or anyone else who is striving for control over the urges of the mind, body, and senses. The lower self is represented by the desires of the mind, which lure the soul into a varied situations of pain and pleasure in the world of time and space. These desires lead to a degraded mental capacity, which manifests in the form of selflessness, greed, hatred, anger, lust, and other human failings. These faults or mental complexities are termed fetters. The fetters of the mind prevent the soul from discovering peace, harmony, and oneness with the cosmos, the universe, the galaxy, all those things. Out of greed and jealousy, Set killed Asar. He represents the ego consciousness in a human being, which kills the higher expression of the soul. If the ego is mastered, it can be a great servant to the divine self. This is symbolizing by Set protecting the boat of Ra from the demon serpent of chaos depicted in the following figure from ancient Egyptian mythology. I'll open it up, I'll share my screen so we can look at the photo just to see how, I'm not sure if you can see that on the small screen, but it's telling a real story about how we behave. And you say, oh yeah, we learned this in church. No, you didn't. You didn't learn who you were battling in your own self. We didn't learn that, because we were too preoccupied with getting money. Lucifer incarnated in ancient times to bring excessive spiritualism, and Christ incarnated to bring balance. This new spirit that has possessed mankind, black and white, is, they call it Arahim. Ahriman. Sorry, I said it wrong. And Ahriman will incarnate to push humanity toward extreme materialism, intellectualism, and technological control. Is that not us? Is that not us right now? All of us. All of us, especially Americans, especially. And of course, but we're talking about the Asian that's in America over here. Every American. Extreme materialism. Extreme technological control. We know it. That's what's happening. It's just Gatorade, y'all. Don't trip. Let me share my screen. Want to show something. So, I'm doing like what everybody else is doing. Oh, just pointing out the problem. But this is important to me. This is Set. We're gonna watch Set in action. And it's not to put black people on Front Street, but if we start changing, the world gonna change right along with us. Watch this.
And we're gonna talk about it later.
Y'all need to leave.
Okay. What kind of babies?
You've been her daddy for 6 years. The only daddy that she knows.
Hold on, man. What? The last 6 years, hold on, sis. The last 6 years, you had me thinking that this baby was mine.
I told you I was sorry. I apologized about that. Mistakes happen. But this don't have nothing to do with her life.
Hey,
I'm not her cousin party.
Look at the baby.
Y'all need to leave.
No.
Y'all need to leave.
It's them that's gonna be affected because they want to see Set. They want to see Asar. This behavior is what we just read. Set. It's confusion, it's greed, it's manipulation, it's lying going on, and it can be stopped for the children's sake.
Y'all need to leave.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that.
Talk to your sister.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that, bro.
Leave, bro.
Like I said, bro.
Leave.
You're not gonna talk to my
Hey, bro, I ain't
sister
talking
like
to
that.
you.
So, that somebody got to do something in situations like this. And these situations are happening everywhere. Every other night, somewhere downtown, some neighborhood, beefs like this, sprout up and then pow. Reincarnation. Somebody lose their life, reincarnation. Guess what? You got to come back. You got to come back here and do it again. Can I say that to be true? I don't know. But seems like it to me. Let me keep going. I want to read a little bit more. Let me put this back on stage. Set. And I just like the photo that they use. I know it's small. I even like the photo that they used to talk about what goes on inside the human body. Okay? Heru represents the rebirth of the spiritual life. That's why I like that bird. I like that hawk head. I love that they use the animals. And to really dig deep when you say, oh man, what is this? What are they trying to say here? And they had to hide the stuff from us. I mean, even without this quote unquote decipherment, just to even look at the pictures. I was always a picture guy when I was coming up as a kid. I love the art, looking, and I'm not the greatest of artists, but a lot of people in our families are just talented. We just know how to draw. We know how to sing, and we just do these things. It is us. And so what they've done is integration has came in and disrupted and integration is Set. The Set in other people has come into our community and disrupted things. Like the way this snake is looking. Even though it probably means something else. It could be water, it could be just current and energy, that type of thing. Right? Or this is really Apep when you think about it. And he's on the hunt for Ra. That's a little song I got. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go to that song. And what I'm showing is this part up here. This case is too small to see. He's on the hunt for Ra. And Ra is both. This image is both me and you. It is what it is. So it's like this teaching needs to be delivered and to the youth. And of course, go to Tahuti podcast. I'm gonna put this illustration up. But Tahuti's podcast on YouTube, he does the most thoroughest breakdown that you never heard. And it's all about uplifting, and it ain't about me. You know, it's not about me. I'm just a bridge. We a bridge. We supposed to be bridges to the next, not even the next generation, a bridge to people our age that just ain't heard this before. Ain't never heard, like, what the hell? You know, and it gives the mind something to grasp on, because if not, we're going to lose out here. I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Let me watch this. Watch this. You go watch this part. Hold on. Let me show you what we're going to turn into. Let me share my screen. Let me show you what we're going to turn into. What our kids going to turn into in the next couple of, because 10 years go by fast. This is what our kids going to turn into. That, right? That. And I'm a man. That look good. But I'm saying, I don't want my daughter like that. And if we all don't want our daughters like that, then this won't be a thing. And these girls are doing it for money. It's unfortunate. This.
The end of story.
So before this any come together, there's a lot of hatred.
We don't get along. All I'm saying is that stay in your lane and I stay in my own lane. I don't have any interest or desire to have that kind of relationship that I know will never be. There is no need for me to pretend to like you. You don't like me, and I'm.
The sad part is she's speaking English, even though it's from an African dialect, or you know, and you speaking directly to Black Americans. We don't like you, and you're 59. This is set working in this woman's life. Yet this woman will go to church, and you know, and they don't recognize it, what's happening in them, and some of them do. We know they do. Here's Set coming from another race.
Sub-Saharan Africa. We will not allow Sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep Sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that.
You heard it from the good doctor, Howard Nicholas. They have to keep Africa impoverished in order for everybody else. So that the whole narrative that, oh, you're a dust country, you come from nobody, and blah blah blah, it's just like, it's unfortunate. It's being spread very rapidly now. And so I think I do these videos because it compels me to want to fight for, like, no, we ain't, this side of the philosophy has to have an army too. We need an army too. Because if not, we're going to end up like, where's it at? We're going to get on Islam in a minute. Because this form of Islam is coming to this country now. Our kids going to have to deal with this philosophy right here. You know, I hold this real sacred. This is almost blasphemous in my mind. Anybody doing it, Muslim or not, anybody doing this to instruments, we're going to have a problem. Because if this instrument doesn't get invented, there is no Michael Jackson. Maybe he's born, but he ain't singing. If we don't control it now, if we don't grasp it now, this is going to be our new world leader. I might as well learn Arabic. Where is it at? I'm trying to find some. Okay, let me stop. This is our children. While we getting money, the dude feel like he can fight. They look at the principal fighting them back. That's Set. That's Set. It's crazy, man. Let's see. Let me see. What can I do? Yeah, Watermelon TV. I got to start going live. Get this practice in. You know, it's early in the morning, trying to get the day started. Well, it's gonna get started anyway, with or without me. I'm out.